and welcome back to Looks by Lydia. So today I filmed a makeup tutorial and this is a super duper duper dramatic smoky eye featuring the Urban Decay Naked Smoky palette. I finally picked it up. I went into Ulta the other day to pick up my birthday present, which was the Urban Decay Perversion mascara, which is great by the way. And as I was walking in, they had huge signs and they finally had the smoky palette in, and I was like, I have to buy it. So yeah, this was my first time using it today. I just kind of wanted to go full out and totally play with it and see what I can do. And I really only used 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the colors, I believe. There's only 5 colors on my eyes from the palette, which is crazy. So I can do so many other looks using the other colors in the palette. Yeah, I just wanted to go super duper dramatic, so if you want to learn how to do this, keep watching. Let's get started. So I'm going to be starting off with priming my eye with, this is by Lancome. It's an LA Base Pro Hydro Glow primer. I don't really know. My aunt gave me like a whole, let's see if this will focus. Maybe not. Alright, there we go. My aunt gave me like a whole bag of samples that she's been collecting from Lancome and Clinique, so I was like, why not use this primer that she gave me? So yeah, but you can use a concealer or any other primer that you have, whatever you want to do. So I'm going to put this all over my lid up to my brow bone, and then I'm actually going to blend it down underneath a bit because we are obviously applying product underneath our lower lash line. So this stuff is actually super duper creamy. I'm used to using MAC Pro Longwear, which is a bit stickier. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use Combust from the Smoky palette. And yeah, basically all of the eyeshadows are from the Smoky palette today. So I'm just going to use Combust, and I'm just going to use a big fluffy brush to kind of pat that down all over the lid, basically where we just applied the primer, because you don't want the eyeshadow that you put down to stick too much to the primer, because it'll be really hard to blend and it'll be a huge pain in the butt. Alright, so getting started, I'm using just a black kohl eyeliner. This is by L'Oreal. It's called Silkissime. I don't know. I'm gonna write everything out. Just any black creamy kohl pencil liner, and I'm just gonna be grabbing like the little smudger on the end of an eyeliner brush, just to I'm just gonna smudge out that eyeliner, and basically I'm just gonna bring it up to the crease. And as you're doing this, you kind of want to imagine a line from the outer corner to the end of your eyebrow. So I'm going to be bringing that up that line, and then just like up into the crease. So I'm just going to be taking my smudger, and here's that dotted line. So it's basically like the beginning of that wing, the like huge wing thing that's going on over here. Alright, so once that's been smudged out, and again, like I said, don't worry about it being neat, because we're just going to be blending on top of that. I'm going to go in with Whiskey, and I'm using this kind of dense smudger brush, kind of, and I'm just going to start bringing Whiskey into the crease, kind of right where the smudged eyeliner ends. So that's going to be one of the transition colors. I'm going to be blending that down into the crease, and then up towards the brow bone. So basically the brown, you don't want to go past, like down past the crease. So basically when you're doing eyeshadows, you have one brush to apply. I'm just going to use a small fluffy brush to start blending the Whiskey out. I think this is also considered a smudge. Let me see if I can. This is also considered a little smudger brush, but there we go. But it's basically just like a dense flat brush, and I'm going to be using Black Market and just starting to apply that down towards the lash line and right on top of the darkest part of the eyeliner. So what I'm doing with that is first I'm patting it on, and then I'm doing a windshield wiper motion to sort of start to bring that up towards the crease. And you want to keep some Q-tips on hand, because what I'm going to do is, as I'm doing this, I'm going to keep going in and cleaning up where that little like dot is. So I'm going to be using Combust and just going over like the edges. Went a bit too far. Going over the edges of where Whiskey starts to fade out. And this is just to control how that blends out and how that fades out. So it looks super duper blended. So I'm going to take a very small fluff brush. I always use this when I'm doing, there we go. I always use this when I'm doing light colors. It's just my go-to brush. I'm going to be using 13 just as a bit of a brow highlight and inner corner highlight. We are going to come back to this color once we do this little funky thing over here. And guess what we're going to do now? We're going to blend. Alright, and then I'm going to be using, this is by e.l.f. It's just a defining eye brush, but I just call it like a fluffy angled brush. I don't know. So I'm going to be starting off with Whiskey and just bringing that down the lower lash line. But I'm kind of leaving a bit of a gap because Whiskey is basically like the outer color. It's like, once again, it's the transition color. And we're going to start working on this little line that I created here. Don't worry too much about this little thingy because you can always use, we're going to define it a bit more and then keep cleaning it up with a Q-tip so that it kind of, so then I'm going to grab Password. Was that the color I used? Yeah. Okay. I'm pretty sure. Alright, we're going to grab Password and bring that closer to the lash line. And you can start connecting these, but we're going to keep cleaning that up. And I'm actually going to go in and darken up the Whiskey in the crease a bit more with that dense smudge brush that I originally used. Alright, and then I'm going to take that little angled shader brush and I'm going to go in with Black Market and start building a bit of the wing. So how this works is I start with the eyeshadow and make a wing, right? So just go along that outer corner, bringing that down to the lash line. And then I'm going to start blending this, the part that's closest to the eyelid here, I'm going to start blending that into the look. Do you get what I mean? So that it's a crisp line on the outside, but then the inside just blends right on into the look. Okay, now I'm going to be using my Tattoo Liner and Trooper by Kat Von D, and I'm just going to line the top lash line, you know what I mean. Line the freaking top of your eye. If my camera would like keep focus, that would be awesome. Alright. Honestly, I don't care if this is messy because just going along that line. And then, yeah, what I did for this little thing, I think I'm gonna even clean up this other side. It was starting to get a little too smudgy. I know this looks crazy at first, but bear with me. Just use like a angled brush. I'm going to start smudging that a bit. Then I'm going to use that kohl eyeliner again and line my lower waterline and bring that kind of towards our little funky thing. Our new inner corner, I guess. I don't know what that's considered. So I'm going to go back with my little smudgy definer brush and smudge out that eyeliner a bit. I'm going to go in with my Q-tip and clean that up a bit. So I'm going to go back in with 13 and sort of add a bit more of that highlight there. A bit more on this side. And you just want to add any other finishing touches, keep blending, kind of, I don't know, look at what you've done, sit back a bit, make sure it's even and blended and all of that. So I'm just adding a bit more black this outer corner. But yeah, I'm gonna go in with Urban Decay Perversion mascara and coat my top lashes and add like 3 coats to my bottom lashes. Then I'm gonna add fake eyelashes and I will be right back. Alright, so I have my mascara and lashes on, and I'm using my Red Cherry number 48s, which are my favorite. I use them with like every look I do. So now I'm just going to be finishing up the face. I already did my foundation and normal contour, but what I'm going to be doing is I'm actually going to be adding shimmer and highlight to the face because the eyes and the lips are going to be very matte, so I just wanted to kind of add a bit of texture with the highlight. So I'm going to be starting off with what I always do when I'm doing a really dramatic highlight is I'm using What's Up by Benefit. Mine actually broke a bit and I need to fix it, so I gotta be super careful. But just gonna be putting the What's Up, I'm just gonna call it What's Up. I'm just gonna be putting that on the top of my cheekbones, on the tip of my nose, and right on my Cupid's bow. And then I want to blend that in a bit with my finger. And then I'm going to be going in with a powder highlight. I'm actually going to be trying to use the color High from the Smoky palette. I love using eyeshadows as highlights because I think they are super pink. Oh yeah, give me one sec. That was like way more pigmented than I expected. Alright, we're going to blend that out a tiny bit. So in case you have the Smoky palette and you want a super pigmented highlight, go in with High. Because this shit is crazy. Wow. That's awesome. Alright, let's blend that a bit. Holy crap. I'm like really impressed by this eyeshadow right now. I don't know if the camera can really pick it up. Yeah, you can, kind of. That's insane. Alright, going a bit on the tip of the nose. And once again on the Cupid's bow. That's so pretty. Wow, Mama don't gotta buy a new highlighter. Pfft, buy Champagne Pop. I'm using this crap. Just kidding, I want Champagne Pop really bad. Then I'm going in with a lip liner. This is actually from Forever 21. It's just called the color Natural. So just any kind of light, natural lip liner. This is like a bit darker than nude. And I'm just gonna line my lips really quick. Alright, and then I'm just gonna go in with the Soft Matte Lip Cream by NYX. This is in the color London. Looks like that. Smells really good. I'm actually going to go in with a bit of Revlon Color Stay lip liner. Does this have a color on it? In mauve. Just because, I don't know. I need like a tiny bit more definition on my lips. Alright, and then I'm just going to finish off with just dusting my face with the NYX Dewy Finish spray, setting spray. So. I'll let that set in, and that should be it. Obviously this is like a very natural everyday look. No, I'm totally kidding, like this is an unreal amount of makeup, but I just wanted to have a bit of fun today and just play around with the Smoky palette. Obviously you can sort of take what I did and maybe tone it down a bit and make it a bit more wearable. Obviously you don't want to wear this and then, you know, go out and head out to Walmart to do some errands. I mean, if you want to, go right ahead. But yeah, I just wanted to have a bit of fun and kind of show you you know, what I can do with makeup. I definitely want to incorporate more makeup tutorials onto the channel because I am a makeup artist, or still training to be, I guess now currently a makeup artist, I don't really know. So maybe they can be extra videos during the week, or extra here and there. But I definitely want to do more makeup on the channel and incorporate that. So any sort of look, if you want to send me pictures, anything, I don't know, let me know. I'd love to do more makeup for sure. But I was just super duper excited to finally pick up the Naked Smoky palette. I've been wanting it ever since they like announced that they were making it. I love smoky looks. But yeah, leave a comment below if you have any questions or if you just want to let me know what you think. Give a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it and subscribe. I will see you next week. Stay lovely. Bye.